that the entire anti-corruption movement had to become a political party to show some kind of light and some kind of vision and bring governance back on the table.
What do you mean by short-term vision? No, let's for short-term, it's very highfalutin, short-term vision. What does Rahul Gandhi specifically mean? I'm going to Meghnad Desai next when he says Aam Aadmi Party is a party with short-term gain. Is it a reference to populist schemes in Delhi? If so, the master class in populism has been done by the Congress party, either through the food security bill or any of the other bills, and right on the eve of the state elections. You are the master class in populism. In that case, you are the master class in short-term vision, but your short-term vision,
not at all.
Your short-term vision is this. Rahul Gandhi will say this is long-term gain for the party. Anybody else is populist, but Congress party is a visionary. Meghnad Desai responding. I'm going to the next point after that. Yes, Meghnad Desai.
Yeah, you see, very clearly, Aam Aadmi Party, as far as its economics is concerned, is very much like the Congress. Subsidy wherever you can't solve a problem, and don't worry about budget deficit, spend. Now, the important thing is Aam Aadmi Party is going to replace the Congress party. So Rahul Gandhi need not worry about the poison of power. He's not going to become Prime Minister. Congress would be lucky to come third. After the election.
Okay.
It is lucky to get 80 seats. So I think we can relax, let Rahul Gandhi say what he wants to say.
Shazia implied, I think we should concentrate on British politics.
Congress is not relevant anymore.
Lord Meghnad Desai
is not relevant.
Let's
move on.
No, don't get personal.
Post-Congress politics.
No, please, Sanjay, don't get personal here. You are saying that he should concentrate on British politics. Meghnad Desai has every right to comment on Indian politics. He's quite well aware and well in tune with Indian politics. He's criticizing you. It's okay. Don't become like some other parties which boycotted us in Uttar Pradesh.
When they can't answer me, they call me a foreigner.
No, I'm very amused. I'm very amused by his ability to make a statistical forecast on what is going to be the results in 2014 when
my next question,
3 months to go.
My next question is to Smriti Irani.
I have been right before, Sanjay.
Okay, gentlemen, come on, please.
I was right in 2009.
Let me direct.
I was right in 2009 and 2004.
Let me be
Look up my forecasts. Look up my forecasts. I was right in 2009 and 2004. Look up my forecasts.
Let me be the sutradhar.
Nothing to be ashamed about.
Let me be the sutradhar in this warm, candid and convivial conversation, dripping with mutual affection. My question to Smriti Irani, who do you think Rahul Gandhi was? I love it when 4 or 5 people smiling on the news. This is so infectious, even I feel like smiling. Fantastic. Now, my quiz question for you, Smriti Irani. When Rahul Gandhi says, India has witnessed Samrat Ashok, Akbar and Aurangzeb. Akbar is famous for integrating people. Ashok is famous for integrating people. Akbar too worked in this direction, and this is why people take their name with great respect. However, this is very interesting. Aurangzeb is known for other reasons. On the same lines, Congress is working towards national integration and inclusive growth for everyone. Now, I found it very interesting because that comment came from the middle of nowhere in the interview. Right? It just came in the middle. It was like a pre-prepared part of the interview which Rahul Gandhi was going to say. Right? Now, my question is, it was obviously not a class 6 or class 5 history lesson. I mean, what was Rahul Gandhi trying to talk about? Do you think he was hinting at you? Was that reference to the BJP? I wonder. I mean, was that, you think so?
In that transcript, Arnab,
yes,
which I've read, which I think is the interview that he's given,
yes,
he's very rightly said that the Congress has never been specific. That is one of the answers that he has given.
No, but who was he talking about when he speaks of Aurangzeb versus Akbar? Inclusive versus exclusive
is also reflected in the answer that you highlight. Hence, I think the best person who can apply his mind to such a challenging answer is Rahul Gandhi himself.
You're dodging
like
it.
Sankarshan said.
You're dodging it.
I can't read his mind.
No, I can help you with that.
No, okay.
I'm not dodging it. Rahul Gandhi himself has said.
Sankarshan, who was he talking about?
Has never been specific on anything.
Sankarshan, who was he talking about in this whole Akbar, Aurangzeb and Ashok reference? What was he trying to say? I don't understand philosophy very well, but what was he trying to say? And who was he talking about?
This is one.
Arnab, I hate to speculate on what some other people have said when it's unclear. I think he was talking about a bigot. I think he was talking about a certain bigot. What do you think, Arnab?
I don't know. What do you mean? You know, I don't know who he's talking about, because if Rahul Gandhi is talking about...
He's hinting at a certain bigot on the scene.
No, if Rahul Gandhi is talking about someone, let him name it, right? Sanjay Jha, okay, Meghnad, who is he talking about? Why is he talking about Ashok, Akbar and Aurangzeb?
No, I think Rahul Gandhi was hinting that Aurangzeb ruled much longer than either Ashok or Akbar. So maybe he's saying Narendra Modi will rule for a long time.
No, was
much
that
longer than either
No, but what was that?
Maybe he's complimenting, because Aurangzeb ruled a long time over India.
No, what was that?
Much longer than Akbar.
No, what was that? You see, was he trying to say that some people
Dosa,
are
your political preferences are beginning to show.
No, but you see,
your political preferences are beginning to show. I think Arnab, this Newshour program, 1 minute, this Newshour program is beginning to actually unearth some real dark secrets, which is good for a nice intellectually stimulating discussion that many people who come as neutral, dispassionate people in your program may not necessarily be so.
Well, I don't know, you know, I'd like to be direct. I don't understand. Nobody understands why did Rahul Gandhi say that, and who was he talking about? Even you don't want to admit today who he was talking about.
I'll answer that. The
question is, no, 1 minute. The question is,
I think what he mentioned was that there are leaders who are unifiers, there are some who are divisive. And I think the point that he was making is that the country can be fractured, can be fragmented and fissured if you have leaders who are on a very different agenda. And I think it's for people to interpret it the way they want to. But that is something that we have been debating considerably in the Indian political environment for the last couple of years.
Who is he talking about? Come on, Smriti. No, who? I don't believe in this suggestive talk. Be direct. I mean, your party has even, you know, some of your party leaders have even compared Narendra Modi to Hitler, calling him a fascist, among other things. Even your Prime Minister in a press conference has called him, if he becomes Prime Minister, disaster for India. Why is Rahul Gandhi becoming so subtle?
Yeah.
Why is Rahul Gandhi becoming so subtle? Is he avoiding a direct fight with Narendra Modi?
Well, I think
because if he's the Prime Ministerial candidate, he can have a direct fight with Narendra Modi. It won't be suggestive.
1 minute. He's asked a question. He responded in a manner which is appropriate to him. Not every individual has his own way of trying to answer the question.
Smriti,
I think he was asked, if you read the question, you will begin to know what he was really trying to express himself. He said there is a danger always in a country if there are going to be leaders whose agendas may not be inclusive and may not actually bind everybody.
So I've asked you, Shazia.
He says it again and again.
Shazia, why do you
India
think
needs leaders that can
Shazia, why do you think?
everybody
No,
along.
let's get a third. Shazia, why do you think both Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Sanjay Jha are being so indirect? I mean, they can be direct. Rahul Gandhi will be made Prime Minister candidate in 3 days. Do you think this strategy will continue where he doesn't name people and take people on directly?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I represent Aam Aadmi Party and we are known for a straight talk. And it's very obvious that he was referring to a certain Mr. Narendra Modi. And I think it is his own way of getting back at being called Shehzada constantly to now refer to Narendra Modi as Shehenshah Aurangzeb. But I would like to tell both the parties, it's time to go beyond the Shehzadas and Shehenshahs and actually start talking about the language of Aam Aadmi and Aam Aurat. So it's, it's really not a veiled secret as to who he was referring to. But yes, he should take him on directly if he is a contender. And if he thinks he is a front runner, he should come out in the open and say, yes, I'm talking about Narendra Modi.
I see a hand go up. I see, yes, Smriti.
It's extremely intriguing that while Sanjay Jha represents the Congress party on a channel tonight, it's Shazia Ilmi who speaks for Rahul's mind space or who he's trying to refer to in his answers.
Oh, please.
That in itself is extremely intriguing. But I think that
it is. Come on, even you know that.
Say so?
I think don't pretend to be so naive.
Miss Ilmi, let me
don't
finish.
feign ignorance.
I'm not naive, Miss Ilmi.
Don't feign it.
I'm highlighting a fact
which has been
professed by you on this channel.
You're feigning.
I'm pretending.
No, you're not naive. You all know that.
So you are the one who is pretending to be distant from the Congress party, ma'am, and have taken support from the Congress party to run a government. आपके पास एक चॉइस था कि आप सत्ता चुने या सिद्धांत चुने. आपने कांग्रेस के साथ सत्ता चुनी. So please don't pontificate on Times Now tonight. I think that Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Jha claimed is such a unifier. ताना मत मारिए शाजिया जी, मैं अपना जवाब दे दूं पूरा.
येदियुरप्पा को लेना भी सिद्धांत के तहत था. येदियुरप्पा को लेना भी कोई खास सिद्धांत के तहत था.
उनको कोई भी, शाजिया जी, राहुल गांधी का इतना भी डिफेंस ना करें कि हाई कोर्ट ने जो उनके बारे में कहा है उसको भूल जाएं. आप अपना जो पूरा ध्यान है
आप इतना भी आम आदमी पार्टी से ना घबराएं.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इंडाइट किया है,
पार्टी से इतना भी ना घबराएं.
अपने आप को इंडाइटेड पाया है बाय द सुप्रीम कोर्ट फॉर टेम्परिंग विद एविडेंस.
आप हमसे इतना भी ना घबराएं.
संजय झा से बात कर लूं या आप उनके डिफेंस में कुछ और बोलना चाहेंगे? नहीं, आपसे घबराने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है.
आप उनके डिफेंस में बोलिए.
आप में सब कुछ है नहीं घबराने. मैं बोल दूं संजय झा जी को? May I finish? I think that Mr. Goswami is Rahul Gandhi believes that a nation should not be divided. Why is it that I didn't see him reprimand Sushil Kumar Shinde when he looked upon criminality from the prism of religion?
Well, we'll come to that. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. No. We'll come.
As this reluctant unifier
of India.
Well,
I think, Smriti Irani, the day you stop celebrating, the day you stop felicitating people who are responsible for the Muzaffarnagar riots on a public dais, and you know it, that the BJP is trying to polarize Uttar Pradesh and Bihar and India for your own political strategy, for your own political objectives. BJP should be the last political party on earth to comment on a united India.
Mind you, Shazia is not going to jump in your defense right now.
Low. Your credibility is at zero.
Mr. Jha,
your credibility is at zero.
Mr. Jha, I now therefore put my next question to you, because one second, that's the only way, Mr. Jha, that you're going to let me into the discussion. Thank you. Mr. Jha, my question to you is, my God, if you smile so much on the Newshour tonight, you will shatter all records of...
I thought, Arnab, you had retreated.
This is a strange...
the show, I thought.
Well, wonderful. It's good. Let's all laugh. The question is, Rahul Gandhi says, it is very bad to be a one-man-centric party. Being a one-man-centric party, a government which should not run on the whims and fancies of one particular person. Sanjay Jha, did he make a mistake when he said that? Because, you know, what happened when a whole bunch of ministers went to the president on the ordinance? The entire government, the Prime Minister was away. The entire government was going to push one particular ordinance, and then one person came to a press conference and said, I will tear up the ordinance, and the entire government capitulated. Now, without going into the merits of whether that should have been done or not, I'm talking about the process. One person, Sanjay Jha, was able, through 3 sentences, one person, 3 sentences, 2 minutes is all it took in the Press Club of India to overturn the decision of the entire elected Union Cabinet of India. Right? Just one statement. So tell me, how can Rahul Gandhi then say to Narendra Modi that you should not form a government only on the whims and fancies of one person? At least Narendra Modi is the democratically elected Chief Minister of Gujarat. Rahul Gandhi is a nobody within the government, and yet he exercised that kind of clout. Now answer that. Don't dodge it. Don't throw a counter question to somebody else. Answer only my question. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.
I'm going to answer your question.
Thank you.
Mr. Gandhi is a Lok Sabha MP elected twice over. He's the Vice President of the Indian National Congress Party. And let me tell you what he was really trying to convey there. And that will answer your question. If you look at the Congress today, and I'm going to comment on the Congress part of the UPA, look at the leaders we have, Arnab. Senior leaders like Mr. Chidambaram, Mr. Kapil Sibal, Mr. Jairam Ramesh.
The ordinance.
The younger team of
what
people,
was Rahul Gandhi?
Pilot,
what gave Rahul Gandhi?
No,
we are going to spend time on this, because the rules that you set for the others will also be set for you. And he said that the future of 120 crore people can be safeguarded with inclusive politics. The Congress lives in the country's DNA. A government should not function on the whims and fancies of a single person. I agree. Absolutely. I agree, a government should not run on the whims and fancies of a single person. But was Rahul Gandhi not that person when it was his whim and his fancy that the ordinance should be torn up? Please answer that question and then I will get the response from the others.
Well, let me tell you something.
These are his words in his interview.
Now, let me answer your question.